Welcome back. Episode 350, Nitty Gritty Sports Talk Radio Show. I go by the name of Roscoe English, and of course, I'm here with the flock. Got my guy Keys with me.
What's going on? How y'all feeling out there?
My man Nick.
What's up, Sco? What's up, everybody?
And of course, last but not least, Keith PJ.
Sco, what's going on?
Hey man, I can't complain. Per usual. Keys, where we at?
Towson University, Tower A.
You at
where the legends are made.
I thought it was some towers. shot a lot of dice in them towers.
I was about to say something crazy. We on YouTube now.
Yeah, can't. That's all. We can't go no further than that. We can't go no further.
Nah, I was about
Towson dangerous, y'all.
Some other shit got shot up in there too. Keith, where you at?
We speaking strictly on dice.
Facts. Where you at?
I'm at your local massage envy. You know.
I wonder why. I wonder why.
Quarterback coming into town that loves massages. So I'm at your local massage envy.
Oh my goodness.
You know, right next to the bank.
1 o'clock. 1 o'clock special.
I don't know if he can get a massage before they get. You know what I mean, he might be too loose. You know what I mean, he might play well with a massage. We need to make sure he don't get one. You know what I mean,
lock the doors, right?
Can't have him in his bag.
All right, we're gonna start back on Monday night. Chargers defeat the Jets 27-6. Justin Herbert completed 16 passes for 136 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions. On the Jets side, Zach Wilson, 33 completions out of 49 attempts. That's a lot for him. 263 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but he did fumble 3 times.
I mean, yeah, this game went exactly how we thought it was gonna go. As far as we said that Justin Herbert can get you a certain amount of points, even though the Jets defense played that. They played well. They played well enough to win the game. I'm holding them under 150 yards. Nothing that he did wrong. But we said, he's going to get you, can get you 13 and 17 points where Zach Wilson couldn't. And that's what it was. Zach Wilson is not an NFL starting quarterback. I don't know what Rob saw. Why is he tying his coaching to him? Like, why is he even, his legacy to him?
Yo.
Why he even tying his legacy to him? Like that Jets offense. First of all, that Jets defense deserves better. That's the first thing. Second thing is inept. Like that Jets offense sucks. Zach Wilson sucks. He can't get to ball to his open receivers. They're not making holes for Breece Hall anymore. Dalvin Cook need to get out the league. I don't know. But I mean, shout out to the Chargers. They went in there. They beat it. To them and their inferior team. Like I said, the defense played well, but they did enough to win. Punt returns, turnovers. They did enough to win. I guess Staley stays alive for another week, So shout out to them. And they, like I said, they back up to 4-5 now, so they got the playoffs to look forward to. I don't know what their schedule is, but they went to New York and handled business. But I think this is more about how much the Jets how much Zach Wilson really is ass. He's really not that.
Well, I mean, I agree. I mean, the Jets knew he was ass. That's why they went and got Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He wasn't supposed to be in the game. They got a championship defense, as we all can see. They've given quarterbacks issues all season long. So, we all kind of knew what was going to be the playbook of this game. The Chargers were going to make less mistakes. The Chargers are, a healthier team, just having their quarterback at the helm. Zach Wilson, we knew he wasn't going to be able to score enough points. We thought Breece Hall would be more involved. It was interesting, as Sko mentioned, the 49 pass attempts by Zach Wilson. And it's just really unfortunate because you look at the makings of this team and it's like, dang, Aaron Rodgers really would have made this team a Super Bowl contender, so to speak. If they had an ability to move the ball and score points, they'd be really dangerous. But, it is what it is with the Jets. I don't know if this is a lost season. I don't know what Robert Saleh, who he could pivot to. Other than calling Joe Flacco, and I don't know what's the plan B? Is Zach Wilson or what?
Next season,
According
to Robert Saleh, it's going to be Zach Wilson until next season, unless the ayahuasca and that Achilles is working magic, and he can go if they hold the fort down and keep that record respectable. Maybe he comes back for a wild card game. Aaron Rodgers, I'm talking about, but Zach Wilson ain't taking you nowhere. And if I'm on that defense, I'm pissed.
Did you hear him this week? They asked him about Travis Simeon, and he essentially just pleaded the fifth.
Right.
Like,
right.
So,
I heard that. Right.
What are you doing? Like, you putting them out there. I think they said Garrett Wilson apologized to the defense this week, like, because we can't do nothing for you right now. So it's toxic right now in New York. And hey, that's what happens when you put all your eggs in one basket. Signing the Lazards of the world who haven't done nothing, Randall Cobbs, like they put all their eggs in one basket. One of the eggs cracked, and now it's downhill for them.
Facts. All right, let's shoot the Thursday night. Amazon Prime. The Bears and Tyson Bagent defeated Bryce Young and the Panthers 16-13. Tyson Bagent completed 20 passes for 162 yards. Bryce Young, 21 completions, 185 yards.
Yeah, I mean, this is what everybody thought coming to the game, but it was going to be a dud of a game. I guess I'm not even going to talk about the Bears. I'll leave the Justin Fields stuff. The Panthers is a bad team. The way this game went is a game that they probably should have won. And like you said, we talk every week. I think they probably kicking themselves about that Bryce Young pick. There's no way that they looked at all them draft boards, all that film, and decided to take Bryce Young over CG Stroud. But yeah, they gonna be a mess for a while. That's what they traded away their best, offensive player, and DJ Moore traded away their pick. I mean, they're gonna be a mess for a while. And in games like that, it shows like they ain't gonna be able to contend for a while. They just don't have the talent, I guess. I mean, I thought that defense was, defense was solid. Defense, they got some best defense, but as far as offensive skill players, quarterback, offensive line, it's a mess down there.
You on mute, Nick. Real quick. Keys, that call came from up top with CJ Stroud. We talked about it last week. Frank and McCann wanted CJ.
That's your boy though, from Pittsburgh too.
So
that's your boy. Like that's your boy. Like he about to run him into the ground. First of all, he kept what's name longer than what he should have, ruled longer than what he should have.
Yeah,
and if he made that call to pick Bryce Young over CJ Stroud, sometimes owners need to stay out of it. They really do. He trying to bring that Pittsburgh way down there. It ain't working. It ain't working yet.
Yeah, it was a win-win for the Bears considering they own the Panthers' first pick anyway, so they couldn't lose last night. Whether they won or they lost.
Yeah. Now
you still on? Yeah, you should.
Yeah, damn, my bad, Joe.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Tough sledding over here, man. I don't know what's going on. Fighting for my life.
A holiday.
For
real. Man. But as far as Carolina, man, the skill players, when you don't have your draft pick, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Adam Thielen.
What are you gonna do? Adam Thielen's performing. It's not.
Yeah,
he is.
They can't go vertical.
That's a problem.
That's what I'm saying. He ain't gonna blow the top off the defense. Like,
yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, they don't have that now.
Chenault is hurt. DJ Chark is hurt, and it's like Bryce Young again. You can see it even on 4th and 1, 3rd and 1. Defenses know you're going to run the ball up the middle or just run the ball in general. Your quarterback can't go get you a yard. Your quarterback's not 6'4", 230, 6'6", 220. Like he's literally 180, 185, soaking wet. You can even see on the scramble that he did have on that 4th and 1. He ran to the outside. Made sure that he got to the sideline, and to avoid getting hit, he ran backwards. He made sure he got enough for the first down, but then ran a yard backwards so he wouldn't get hit. And it's like, if defenses know you're not going to try to use the quarterback as a weapon in those short yardage situations becomes that much tougher. And it's like, I don't see the arm talent that I would expect to see from somebody that stature. I would expect to see a cannon. Kyler Murray has a cannon. He can throw the football. He has a baseball arm. Bryce Young, he's accurate. But there was a lot of floaters last night. So I don't know, man. Like when you see CJ Stroud and you have the pole position, it's like, when you have the first round pick and you don't get the best player or the best quarterback at that position, it stings. It sets you back. Now, who's to say Bryce doesn't turn up in future seasons? I'm not writing him off, but CJ's nice right now.
Yeah, he's nice right now.
Today.
Yeah, I'm not going by into you see the overreactions. Is Bryce Young a bust? Yo, he's 9 games into his career. I don't fucking know. What I do know is if I'm Frank Reich, though, get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to see.
And hopefully it's not the other way around. Like, because there's rumors, everybody's gonna point fingers, but hopefully it's not the other way around where Reich wanted Young.
Right.
I think it's the way we're talking about Scope. But let's say in a hypothetical world, hopefully you ain't want this.
Well, guess if you did want Young, either way you're getting fired. Because
you gotta go.
Where it is, Temper is one of the richest owners in the league. That's one. So I don't think he cares about paying you for the next 3 years. He wants to win, and he doesn't have patience. So the fact that we did give up this capital and we all won in 7.
So, not only that, have y'all heard the news?
But that ain't gonna do shit.
No, yeah,
they trash.
Yeah,
when they traded McCaffrey and all that last year, the writing's on the wall.
Word. Because why not keep DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey if you know you're drafting a quarterback? That just doesn't make any sense.
That's the ultimate safety blanket right there. What? The man that scored how many straight games?
16, 17.
Some of that goes back to when he was a Panther, I think, don't it?
No, that was just with since he got with San Fran. Yeah,
that's crazy.
If you add the Panthers, shit, he's probably so. It's a firestorm down there. And again, if I'm Frank Reich, please get me out of here. I would love for you to pay me to stay home. I would love for you to pay me while I'm Pittsburgh's new offensive coordinator. I would love that.
Maybe I don't know. They need some work though. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough sledding for them down there for a while.
They got so much shit to fix.
You know, I no draft capital.
They got a decent defense.
Yeah, defense is good. Defense.
But they got a lot of Burns because they got to decide if they sign him this year. I think, don't they?
They got Joe Horn in their defense too. Like they got some players. It's it's gonna be a while.
They just need some skill players, and they need Bryce to actually be good. Like that's gonna set them back. That's what's the most important. If Bryce is good, the roster really doesn't matter. He uplifts the roster or he aids to it. The issue is he's not showing the flashes as a number 1 pick. He's out there looking game manager-ish. Now it's early, it's his first 9 games. But again, the same week he's throwing 2 pick sixes is the same week somebody's going nuclear. So it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And also the third quarterback taken in that draft, even though we got hurt,
he's showing flashes.
He showed the flashes.
Will Levis is showing flashes.
The flashes. So you got quarterbacks that are performing. And
you're not.
And he's not. And he's not. For all the mid that Kenny does, Kenny has a winning record. And hey, if you keep it close, you know what Kenny gonna do in the fourth quarter.
Yo, how did Kenny get in this?
Because he's a young quarterback.
But we talking about this draft. Like you just gonna throw Kenny in there. They're gonna throw Kenny in there.
Yes. Wait. Will Levis was this draft.
Yeah, but you're saying
I got confused with Malik. My bad. But if I can big my man up in any way, it's tough. So if I see that little glimmer of light, I'm gonna shoot him. So I'm gonna shoot him a compliment, man. I wish the best for Bryce Young, but again, you speak about small quarterbacks. Drew Brees was not 5'10", he was 6 feet.
He looks smaller than Kyler Murray too.
He looks that's where I'm going. He looks
Kyler Murray.
Yeah. Like he looks smaller than Kyler, bro.
But Bryce Young is slender, you know what I'm saying? Like he doesn't look like he can take a hit.
I got you.
Yeah, that was crazy. But
I think
that was crazy.
He was like, hey, I saw it. Oh man. Prayers to all parties involved. All right. We are here. Mr. PJ. Last week went how?
Call me two-time champ when you address me in this segment.
Oh Lord. Hey
yo.
Hey yo.
But
fucking tripping, dog.
Get at you.
Tripping, dog. You tripping, dog.
but nonetheless,
Jesus Christ. Put the record on the screen for the listeners and the viewers. Oh, you see that, Keys? Hey.
Damn, why y'all didn't pick? If I didn't pick the Dolphins, I'll be top first place right
I
now.
mean, y'all tied, but I gave you the tiebreaker because you had the better week.
Yeah.
But I mean, we are within a game or two of Nick now, so it's getting
talking about.
serious.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, we
That's
right
what I'm
here.
talking about. Yeah, because last week was he had a 4-game lead last week. Shit was looking spooky.
Y'all talk a lot. Why don't y'all bring up fantasy anymore? Last year it was a weekly update last year.
Yo, fam, you literally told us don't set our lineups. It's over.
Did I lie?
Yeah, we still gotta get to the playoffs, yo. You know the Warriors beat the Mavericks.
Why does my laptop keep going to sleep? Excuse me, fellas.
It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, you literally told us, yo, stop setting the lineups. It's over for y'all niggas. So hey, we gotta show and prove where we got our wins at. All right.
No, that was a good. A 95, man. I wouldn't have picked the Dolphins, man. I'd have been right where I need to be. Dumb ass niggas, man.
Man, I'm right there, man. Like
right there.
I'm really right there.
No matter how you look.
I was 6 games out a few weeks ago. I'm within 2 now.
Oh, we moral victory than right now. You hear him?
How's that a moral victory? That's it.
I didn't cut 3 back.
I didn't cut
one
the
back,
lead
3 back.
more than in half. With
how many he back? How many he back now?
I'm only back 2.
Are you 2 games back?
2.
I'm 1 back of y'all. Like I'm right there.
All right. That don't require me to call you 2-time champ though. Because you didn't jump from last. You didn't go from last to first. If you went from last to first, I'll put some respect on your name. If you went from last to first, I'll be like, all right, dog.
The way I'm trending is looking that way.
Dog had a crazy
couple more Right Island picks. I'm right back in first place. And then we're gonna talk about who then overcame a 6 or 7 game lead to win this, and then I'm gonna be the first to do that too. Hey, look, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot to talk about.
Lots of history, right? Lots of history.
I'm good. I'm right where I need to be.
Why y'all letting this nigga talk greasy like this, yo?
Yo, he's wilding, right? I'm trying to stop it.
Nigga's out of control.
I'm trying to stop it, but he adding, I'm gonna be the first to overcome a 10-game deficit. Like
the Bears really what's killing me right now. Justin Fields. That's what's really killing me right now.
You deserve to be where you at for betting on Justin Fields.
For real.
So before we get into these picks,
one game they was up 28-7. They were supposed to win.
Before we get into the picks, though, real quick, Tyson has won 2 games, and how many other starts? But Justin Fields has only won 1 in 15, 20. When he gets healthy, they are lost cause anyway. What do you do?
I mean, if he keep winning, you don't take no win out the lineup. I mean, I don't know. I guess this was going to be their see, but Justin anyway this year anyway. So this will be the last year with him. I guess they need to play him to see what he can do. But we already saw what he can do. I guess it's been a while. He ain't been.
I mean, if you're looking at 2 top 5 picks probably at this point.
Yeah, it's a fact. Yeah.
Do you like Caleb Williams and Drake May more than Justin Fields?
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
I might like Tyler Bajan more than Justin Fields.
Yeah, at this point, hell yeah,
nigga, we winning.
Nah, he ain't going Tyler Bajan far, but
I mean, one has splashier plays and is more athletic, and one has won 2 games and 4 stars. I don't know. I'm not saying he's not elite. He's not that good. He actually kind of struggled last night, but he's not killing you. He's giving you a chance. For all the talk about how bad their defense is played well over the last 5 weeks. Albeit it's Carolina, but their defense, if you look at it, they play well over the last 5 weeks, and it coincides with less turnovers. Obviously, they lost last week to the Saints because of turnovers. You hold on to the ball and just let them play defense, and they just got Montez from Washington. He made all the difference last night. Yeah, so we'll see. Fields be back soon. We'll see.
All right, let's get into this week. Colts, Patriots, Germany. Colts are a 2.5 point favorite. 1.5. Where you get that from?
It's a fan. All the lines come from FanDuel.
Oh, I'm gonna ride with them now. I'm gonna read the screen. 1.5 point favorite.
Yeah, give me the Colts. I think
Give me the Colts.
we could probably 1, 2, 3 this one.
Oh, I love hitting that button.
Ain't nobody picking the Patriots. Ain't nobody picking Mac Jones. Not it's too deep. We too deep in the trenches to pick Mac for somebody to go out the rest to take the Patriots.
Y'all
Nick
take
look like he want the Pats.
Nah, not at all. I would never. I don't trust them at all. They talking about Bill Belichick might be fired soon
if they lose this game. Apparently,
like, back on his own from Germany.
Yeah. I will say
they leaving him in Oktoberfest.
I know it's a what have you done for me lately league, but he don't deserve to get fired mid-season.
No, not mid-season.
I bought you 6 rings, dog. Fire me at the end of the season. Give me an exit interview or something.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Kraft. He like to make a scene. I think that's what that is.
From where you at too?
Especially since
firing from there.
they said Kraft like a little more than a massage too, but
he in the basement of the massage. He in the basement.
Yeah, they said
no cameras, please.
Never mind. But yeah, Colts.
Interesting game we got right here. Texans, Bengals. Bengals will be without T. Higgins and Sam Hubbard.
And Jamar Chase banged up.
And Jamar Chase has a banged up back paws.
Yeah, banged up back. Yeah. He felt
that's a lot. That's a lot. 6.5 is a lot.
I think that's because of the Texans. How many injuries the Texans got? Their injuries.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals at home, but I'm not gonna be surprised if the Texans win this by a field goal, win this late. Yeah, I'm going with the Bengals. I think they trend in the right direction, but it's gonna be a tough again. It ain't gonna be. I don't think they win it by no touchdown though. I don't got that. I don't think that's happening. Who do we know who out for the Texans already, or they just? I know
Nico Collins
Nico's out. Nico's out.
Their whole offensive line is out. Damn near.
I think Dell playing right.
I think Stingley might be trending to come back.
I saw they designated for return. I think.
So
I don't know if he's active or not yet.
Yeah, he might play, but yeah, I'm going with the Bengals. Too many injuries for Houston to overcome, but CJ might ball out.
That's what I'm saying. This is a game. This is a game that they can. Yeah, this is a game. The Bengals defense ain't that good. I mean, whoever been scared of the Bengals defense, nobody. So yeah, I think it's gonna be close. I agree with you though. Yeah, give me the Bengals, but Texans keep it close.
Your Bengals ain't gonna let you take the Texans, Nick? This island game?
Nah, I'm with. Who did Keith pick? No, I want the 2-time champ. Go ahead, Mr. 2-time champ.
I took
there
the
you
Bengals.
go. That's how you rebut that. There you go.
I've been taking the Bengals for a few weeks now.
I got the Bengals too. Then
y'all told me I was crazy.
Oh, don't worry. I'm tagging along with you. I'm gonna keep that one game
back,
lead.
Not me.
We going up or down together, baby. Pause.
Wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know what?
This Friday episode crazy. This felt like a Saturday morning.
Oh my god.
It's giving those vibes, yo. That's crazy.
Saints, Vikings. New Orleans is a 3-point favorite on the road.
These the games that be messing
This
up
is
the money,
tough.
yo.
This is tough.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Saints defense. And Justin Jefferson not back yet. I'm gonna go with the Saints. I think that defense can stop a rookie or whatever it's called. Oh no, it's Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs is.
Never mind. Hold on. Let me think about this. Let me think about this for a second.
Who's the favorite? Is the Minnesota at home?
Yeah, Minnesota home, Saints favorite on the road. Yep.
Oh, Saints still favorite. Okay.
Yeah. Give me the Saints defense. Dobbs is a serviceable backup quarterback, but he will turn the ball over. Mm-hmm. And against this defense, I'm expecting at least 2.
But what Derek Carr going to do also though? Derek Carr been bumming it up too. Like they had that one game against the Patriots where they put points up. I don't think they put points up like that for the rest of the year.
Minnesota defense trash though.
Yeah,
we can say that
they are.
Yeah, give me the Saints. I like the Saints defense. I'm going with my original thought. Give me the Saints defense. Josh Dobbs shouldn't make that much of a difference.
Because if he did, they'd be at least even.
Right.
Yeah, I like the Saints in this game too.
And we starting off. Packers, Steelers. Still, 3-point favorite. ESPN respects us a little bit more, 3.5.
What's up with that line though?
Yeah, that's what I need to talk to you about. How y'all home against Jordan Love and you only giving y'all 3 points because y'all home. So if it's in Green Bay, they
the
gonna be
world
favorite.
thinks Kenny is just like Jordan Love.
good.
No. The world thinks Jordan Love and Kenny Pickett are probably the same people.
The world, you don't.
You're not gonna get me to say that on YouTube.
It's not off the record, Scott.
Put it off the record in the chat. Put it
No record. Record scratch on that one. Look, this game won't be easy because Packers have a top defense, 11th in yards allowed, and I want to say 6th in passing yards allowed. They only allowing 193 yards in the air. This game will not be easy. This has to be a game that we lean on the run. No more Choops. It's going to be Broderick Jones. I liked every time we ran right last week, it was some positive shit going on. That man is in the press talking about 166 yards ain't enough for me. I come from Georgia. It's got to be 200. I like his train of thought, right? Lean on that run game. Open up the play action. Kenny is really good in the play action. He's been really good in the play action this year. Jair's dealing with an injury. Let's exploit that. If he plays, he won't be 100%. George, get back game. After last week, all the hoopla, it's a get back game. But this game is going to be one. I come in here again. It's going to be one on the defense. Jordan Love is going to turn that ball over. Plain and simple. He's going to turn that ball over. And we're going to catch up. And these going to be the good turnovers that Mike Tomlin want, not the ones that keep us on the 2. These going to be some good turnovers that will help our anemic offense out.
I agree with everything you said. I mean, I'm definitely going with the Steelers. I ain't trust no Jordan Love coming to that. The same reason I ain't trust Lovey's, coming into that game. It's just the only thing that's scaring me is 3 points is a little. The home 3 points is crazy to me. That's crazy.
Packers got good defense too.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, real good. It's not going to be easy.
And with y'all, I can say
I ain't picking them though.
Yeah, I ain't picking them.
But
not in this game.
The fact that the spread is that, Mike Tomlin is leaning in 100% on this winning ugly shit. They asked him about Kenny 1 through 3, and he said, "Well, what's he doing in the 4th?" This is what we got this year.
But you don't want to be in a 4-quarter game with
nobody
does. Like that.
It's going to be a 4th-quarter game.
A 4-quarter game with Jordan Love and the Packers. They ain't been lighting the world on fire this year. So being a 4-quarter game with them, I like I said, Kenny is not the guy, man. If you're telling me that I'm only getting 3 points and I'm home, he's not the guy. He can't be the guy.
They was in a 4th-quarter game with the Raiders, weren't they?
Yeah, he can't.
No. That was the only game that we wasn't. We smacked them.
Oh, I gotta look at y'all schedule because it seems like it's a 4th-quarter game every week. And y'all
that was the one win out of the 5. We beat them. It was like 23-18. 23-18. No, that wasn't a 4th quarter. It wasn't a 4th quarter game though.
Okay.
It was
a 3rd quarter game. We had that wrapped up.
Very, very important to y'all. Not because every game is important, but because of what y'all got coming up after the next week is the Colts, right? Or the Patriots. It's the Patriots next week. And then there's two straight road games. So that's why these next 2 games is very, very important for y'all. Then because y'all got to go on the road to Bengals and Browns. Browns and Bengals. I don't know which way to shape up.
Browns Bengals.
But who after the Packers
on the road?
Well, they got Browns. Y'all got the Browns next week at
we got the Browns.
So this game. So I was thinking about the Titans. Okay, yeah. This game is very important because y'all got to go back on the road, back-to-back division games. So y'all can't drop this game.
Might as well stay. After we beat the Browns, we might as well just stay in Ohio.
After y'all beat the Browns.
Yeah.
I like how you did that, but y'all not beating the Browns in like that. It's not happening.
After we beat, why not?
Y'all not as good as
Kenny undefeated in the division. I don't think you outside of the Bengals.
Let's go. Stop. He got for his career. He has 13 interceptions, 13 picks. He's not good.
I'm not speaking of none of that because the stats are the stats. But I'm telling you, respect my stat.
The only
team that's beating him in this division is the Bengals.
We'll see.
Respect my stat. Respect that because
We'll
that's a
see when
fact.
it's 9-8 and he missing the playoffs again. You can have all the stats you want to have. He missing
Nah,
the playoffs.
no. If you gonna go 9-8, go to the nah. It's a mid pick anyway. You might as well get to the playoffs. It's a mid round. It's gonna be 17-20 once again.
Man, just don't slip up against the Packers. First of all, because
No.
Yeah, just don't
Can't
slip
slip
up
up
against
against the Packers. Definitely can't.
Because you will be sad on Monday when we come through the show. Y'all slip up against the Packers because that'd be a bad L.
Lost to Jordan Love.
Yeah, that'd be a bad L.
Somebody gotta get fired. Somebody gotta get benched. Somebody gotta get fired.
I mean, but like I said, if y'all, it's gonna come down to y'all defense. It's gonna be like probably a 16-9 game, something crazy like that. It ain't gonna be nothing crazy. It ain't gonna be too many teams going up. Y'all ain't gonna be going up and down the field.
See, but and even though they have a good defense, I fully expect like Jordan Love to put their defense in a peculiar position to be on the field too long.
Good turnovers, right?
Great turnovers.
Good turnovers.
Advantageous turnovers.
Good
Get us to the
turnovers.
50-yard line, y'all.
Not the bad turnovers.
Not the bad turnovers. And real quick before I get to the next game, I just want to see better communication on defense. We no Minka, lost Cole Holcomb. That was our green dot linebacker. So my guy Quan Alexander.
Holcomb had the green dot?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I did
Holcomb
not
had
know
the green
that.
dot. Yeah, he was
that's a big
quietly
loss.
having a decent
loss.
season. So that's a big loss. So Quan, Elandon,
and
Mark
make a way get the green dot if he was playing, right? More than likely.
More than likely. But he kept the secondary in line. And last week it was a lot of miscommunication in that secondary. You could visibly see it. So I'm just hoping that they clean that up this week. Terrell Austin, that's all coaching. That's on you. So we all 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Bring this next game up. I'm on the Steelers. There we go. We got the Titans traveling to Tampa Bay. Take on the Bucks. Will Levis is now officially the starter. Tanny Hill is a mentor. Bucks are a 1-point favorite. 1.5.
That's gonna be Kenny in a couple seasons, nigga.
Hey, they talking about Kyler Murray. I don't know.
I would do it.
I like that because he's small, but he's a better quarterback. So fuck it. Let's try it.
Small, large, he better than yo.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all could win a Super Bowl.
Collar to George. Collar to George.
If y'all could score 24 to 30 points a game, y'all would be Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah. Facts.
But yeah, this game, I don't know who y'all picking. I ain't going out on the first one. There's not no Titans Bucks. This is
a wash. I mean, 1 point is a wash, right?
So Levis told us some good things, but I mean, the Bucks defense for all the time, they should have won last week. I mean, they was right there in the game. I don't know. I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm gonna go with the Bucks at home. I'm gonna go with Tampa at home. That's the only reason I'm going because they home.
Yeah, I'm going.
I feel like they should be make enough plays on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I can't use the rookie quarterback excuse for Todd Bowles after what CJ Stroud, his historic performance last week, but I gotta think it can't happen 2 times in a row.
Right.
So that's why I'm going Bucks at home. I think they get it done.
I don't think this has ever happened in history.
Island, Nick?
Hell no. No, sir.
All right. Maybe we can get some different shit on this game. 49ers off a bye. Travel to Jacksonville.
They favorite?
Yes. 3 points.
Vegas be trying to get you. Yeah, I swear they do. They be trying to get you. What Debo back? Trent Williams back? Do we know the status on that yet?
I think Debo's
back.
good to go, right?
Yeah, Debo.
I ain't seen anything on Trent.
Trent, I doubt. He was missing practice early in the week. I doubt he's back.
Jacksonville, not to say like they are the Ravens, but they tend to play like the Ravens as far as they've raised their level of competition to where they playing. They play up to good teams and they play down to bad teams. San Francisco done lost 3 games in a row. I don't know.
This is the regular midseason slide too.
They both coming
Give me
off
San
bye
Francisco.
week.
Give me San Francisco.
Okay.
You think they right the ship?
They got to. They got to. I think they need it more.
It's
and I don't think Jacksonville is like that.
World beaters.
Yeah, like they can be beat. And they make mistakes too. You know what I'm saying? They have their own issues, but they just I don't know. I mean, it's a good point. I mean, listen, we've seen how the 49ers have looked in the AFC recently over this past month or so. But I just think that coincides with all the injuries. I'm looking at a report here. It's saying that he's listed as questionable. Trent Williams, he could play. But that'd be a big boost for Purdy, protecting the blind side. And then Debo, just him being a decoy or him being the guy that rumbles for 10 and 200, that helps open up space for the other guys. So I just think they wanted more coming off the bye, personally.
Yeah, and the Jags ain't look too impressive against Steelers. If Minka played, they probably beat the Jaguars, if you're being real, because the ATN pass would have been an interception. But so they ain't look too well. They ain't look great. They did, they were a better team, so they won.
They had like 2-3 red zone turnovers that game. Like Trevor didn't want to win. It seemed like.
Yeah. So
nobody want to win in Pittsburgh. It gets spooky.
Yeah. They do. That fourth quarter get kind of wild in there. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Niners too.
I was gonna throw a shot. Growth. I didn't. I let that rap.
They got I'm gonna go to 4. They gotta write this. They can't.
I was just thinking about Marlon the whole time.
Yeah, they can't lose 4 games in a row. They and I don't believe in Jacksonville as much as other people do. I think they're a good team. But like I said, they
go ahead on the island, Scott.
I am. I'm going Jacksonville.
Keep joining them.
I'm going to break up this.
I'm going San Francisco. I like San Francisco.
Oh,
I try to reel them in, Scott.
I know Star Island and in Jacksonville, but
if San Fran had lost the 3 in a row coming off a bye, I think it could be a game they could get them. But I got to think they locked in. Seattle been winning except outside of last week, so you got to essentially keep pace with them. I think it's a game they get right.
Hey, it's just as easy as you can lose 3, you can lose 4.
You get Debo back and potentially Trent Williams. They're a whole different team.
Let's go, Trevor.
It's going to be a good game.
Got to turn over Brock Purdy. Sometimes that Jaguars defense can get a little opportunistic at times.
Y'all turned over Trevor Lawrence. You don't think they going to turn over Trevor Lawrence? That defense just as good as y'all's.
Did they turn over PJ Walker? It can happen.
They gonna turn Trevor Lawrence.
They did. They turned over PJ Walker one time. I was expecting more.
They gonna turn him over. But no, the Jacksonville can easily win.
I like the island, Go ahead.
That's a good island to be on.
Yeah,
that's a good island to be on.
It ain't a bad one.
That's a good island to be on. I was on the island with the Commandos last week. I'm feeling a little mean, you know. All right.
Boy, y'all, this shit better go well for you. If it don't, I will be back. Please believe I'm gonna circle back.
Am I gonna be on the island on this game? I don't know. Browns, Ravens, 6.5 point favorite. Nah, hell no. You know how I feel about Deshaun. I've been hating Deshaun for the last. I'm gonna let y'all break this game down. Give me the Ravens off top. And I did my due diligence. I don't like what Myles Garrett is saying about Lamar right now. I did my due diligence.
I knew he's gonna bring that up.
I fucked up with Ryan Clark. I'm not fucking up again. Hey, I don't have a dog in the race, but that's bulletin board material for sure.
My thing about that is I will get into the breakdown. But why I say things like that the week of a game? Why not just like no comment or
because he's a clown?
No comment.
He's a clown.
What's the
why are they asking about Joe Burrow?
Yeah,
Ravens Browns matchup.
That's
he's
not
trying to get a
bulletin. Ask about Deshaun.
He idiot for answering them. He doubled down on the shit again. They asked him again.
He
doubled down on it. He explained.
He said, "Fuck Lamar's MVP."
Yeah, I mean, he got an MVP, but Joe Burrow,
dude who was dapping him up last year Sunday night, man. He a clown. Yeah, but he played with.
I mean, the same dude that before he played Ben. Yeah, I got a graveyard with all the quarterbacks in the AFC North. All right, dog.
Lions, you watch the tape against the Lions because they out of I'm talking about me personally. Watch tape against the Lions. You see what get their tendencies. Watch tape on Seattle. I'm not watching no Browns tape. Not because I don't think but it's a division. You know what to expect. Like they come in here. It's gonna be in the trenches. You're gonna hit hard. Whoever tackle better, whoever don't keep their blocks, whoever don't miss assignments is gonna win the game. I think the Ravens. Well, I know the Ravens are a better team. Excuse me. You just gotta do what you gotta do. The Browns down 3 offensive tackles. You should be able to get after Deshaun Watson all day long. He should be under relentless pressure all day long. And the Ravens just got to keep up what they're doing. Just got to stay consistent, keep on getting first downs and get off the field on third down. I think they covered the 6.5 personally. I don't think Deshaun Watson is going to be able to come in here and do what he want to do. That play action game is not going to be working. The Ravens going to stop the run. Just basically get ready, do what you got to do, get up, get a big lead, and get ready for Cincinnati on Thursday. That's what they got to do. You can beat this defense. You've seen this defense before. About to say LeBron. Lamar don't struggle against this Cleveland. He haven't struggled against this Cleveland defense, and I don't expect him to start struggling now.
Yeah, I got the Ravens. It was funny on Twitter. I saw Browns accounts trying to like harken back to moments where, obviously the Browns looked good against the Ravens, and they had to go all the way back to 2019 and show that
44-20 or what that was.
Yeah, that long Nick Chubb run. Yeah. Like that was their last highlight against us. I was like, poor guys. But as far as the game, the Browns are going to be without their top 3 offensive linemen, which is going to be troublesome in this sense because the Ravens, who lead the league in sacks with 35 sacks, you have the opportunity with Jadeveon Clowney, Justin Matabuki, Calvin Noy. Even, if Odafe can tackle this game, he had a sack last week, maybe we can add to it. I mean, not having your offensive lineman and having the ability to get to the passer that we have, that's going to be a good feather in our hat. We haven't mentioned it yet, but Odell, he didn't play the first matchup, right? So this is a revenge game for Odell going against his former stomping grounds, and he's been looking better and better as the weeks go on. People didn't realize like this guy missed 2 years. Like people wanted him to jump out of cannon and shoot out of cannon. Like it's going to take time for him to get game speed back in his erase the sea legs. And I think we saw a little bit of that last week with some of the routes he was running, how crisp they look, the ability to get open on those routes, whether it be corner routes in the end zone or out routes. He was able to do some things that made him look like the player he used to be, as opposed to, earlier in the year when he was just trying to work his way back. So revenge game narrative, might want to put him on your slip at least, you know what I mean? It'll have good odds. And then also finally, Keys mentioned it. We got this game against the Browns, and then we got the Bengals Thursday night. So 2 AFC North opponents in 5 days. If we can win those 2, if we can handle business and win those 2 games at home, we will improve to 9-2 and have 2-game leads and the tiebreakers over those 2 teams that were mentioned, which in a sense, given the challenging schedule we have after these 2 games, we have a West Coast trip. We have to go to Jacksonville. We got the Dolphins. It's some hitters that we're going to have to contend with, not to mention
this twice, Nick.
Yeah. 49ers and the Chargers. And then also the Steelers last week of the season. That's not going to be easy. So if we can win these 2 games at 9-2 with that space and cushion that you create with the tiebreakers, you're in a good spot for the AFC North.
You still didn't have your bye yet. So
yeah.
So you do what you gotta do and get to your bye. These next 2 games is very, very important for the Ravens. You get the 9-2, everything open for you. Literally everything.
Yeah. I echo what y'all said, but for me, it's like a battle of opposites. What this Browns defense can do. They holding opponents to 3.7 yards per carry. On the outside, we rushing for 4.8 a carry. They holding opposing defenses to 90 rushing yards a game. We rushing for $160 a game. So something's got to give, obviously. In our first matchup, we had 186 yards in the air, 131 on the ground. So above average in both categories of what the Browns give up. It's divisional football. To me, you kind of throw the X's and O's out the window. It's just who's going to go out there and get it, who's going to win in the trenches, and who's going to turn the ball over less. We had 2 fumbles the last time we played this team. We only lost 1 of them, but it's got to be a clean game. You cannot give that offense any short fields. The defense, they can turn the ball over. They opportunistic. So that's really what I'm looking at. Defensively, I know we can get to Deshaun Watson. This is our 4th time playing them. In the 3 previous games we played them, we averaging over 4 sacks a game versus him. So we can get to him. He's gonna hold the ball, try to improvise and make plays, and that's when he makes a mistake. So it's important to get the pressure. I think you guys mentioned Kyle Van Noy and those guys. It's important to get that pressure and force him to make turnovers. I don't think they're gonna run the ball on us. I really don't. This a game where they're gonna put the ball in Deshaun's hands. I know Stefanski, and he's gonna try to beat us in the air, and it's just not gonna happen this week. It's just not. I think that's a game the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens. Obviously, that's my pick, but I think it's like a 27-17 type game. I think they cover, and I just think we the better team, flat out. Like this one of them games. If you think you better, you go handle business right now at home. And so that's what I'm banking on this week. Continue to pound the rock. Keaton Mitchell, Gus Edwards. I'm loving that 1-2 combination. I like us this week, definitely.
Yeah, no, and y'all ain't mentioned that. They ain't had Deshaun last game, but the Ravens was down 4 or 5 starters themselves, and everybody that was down last game is playing this game.
Yeah, we didn't have Marcus Williams, Marlon Humphrey, Odell Beckham.
Odell. Ronnie. I don't think we have Ronnie
I don't
Stanley.
think Ronnie Stanley played. Yeah.
So yeah, they healthy. Them boys healthy, and it's a different monster when you're healthy. That's why you smile go. Hey, they're a different monster when you're healthy.
I don't think you heard what I said.
What'd you say?
You said y'all got Ronnie. I said you still don't. I said
I can't. Yeah, I can't. I'm not
even
arguing that.
That boy good. That boy good.
Before we go to this is gonna be what Stefanski does against your defense and what Todd Monken does against their defense. And I think Todd Monken will play within what y'all do more than what Stefanski. He's going to completely throw that shit out the window.
They're going to try to take the ball away. And if you try to take the ball away, you're going to lose the game because the Ravens going to run the ball for 150 yards.
He's not even going to try to run. We know this. We know this. He does it against us. He does it against y'all. He's going to go out 5 wide.
Before last game, our identity was a passing football team. So for people to still look at us as this smash mouth running team, okay, we had success last week because that was the matchup. I mean,
they try to mimic. So the Seattle tried to mimic what Arizona did, which was only rush 3 linemen, drop right in coverage, but Monken they just adjusted, and they was getting the ball out quicker, got the ball out way faster. Or actually was holding the ball on because letting Russell rush him with 3, where and they ran the ball. They ran the ball against Seattle.
That's the point. And years past, we didn't have that versatility. That's why we would get to the playoffs and flame out because they would take away our run game. And then, not saying that Lamar couldn't pass it, but we didn't have the personnel or the scheme to have high value in passing. Now, if we need to throw 40 times, we're equipped to do so, fully equipped.
Now, how many times have we seen 2 things? This question is for all because all of us watch the Ravens. How many times have we seen this year that 2 receivers in the same place or Ricard going in motion? We ain't seen none of that shit this year.
Not a lot. Clean that up.
They sent Ricard. They sent him right on that line.
That's it. He'll move.
Using him as an extra lineman.
Dan Orlovsky said he's the key to y'all offense. Did y'all see that?
I mean, he's playing. Listen, because he's being used the way he's used. I ain't gonna say that if
we had a blocking tight end, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
We just using him as a blocking tight end. It's cool, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's above average fullback, and he got the size to he's there. He's definitely doing what he got to do as far as
definitely above average when
he's doing his job. But
doesn't have
people that do their jobs don't automatically get keys. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but Stefanski's gonna wild out.
Ravens offense. Let Lamar fall off.
Yeah, right.
Ever since the Browns opened up and threw that damn open interception, I was done with Stefanski after that. That was ridiculous.
You already know he's coming out 5 wide. He's coming out 5 wide. And he's gonna throw that bitch down the field.
What y'all think about the Amari Cooper matchup with our secondary?
Our secondary hasn't been the issue at all this year, so I'm not really concerned about it. I mean, I'm not. He gonna get his yards. I mean, why wouldn't you get your yards if the Ravens scoring points and you gotta throw the ball? You're gonna get your yards, but
the key to the game is gonna be turnovers.
Yeah,
we limit our turnovers and opportunities for them to capitalize. I don't think they have enough to just go up and down the field on us. That running the ball is going to be dead. That's what we do. Even when our defenses weren't dominant in recent years, they were good. They weren't great. This defense is great. You know what I'm saying?
Running the ball, James O'Shea might be starting. Like you know what I'm saying, you feel me? Like they have no. They down Nick Chubb. They traded Donald Peoples-Jones. They don't have really no. I mean, they got Kareem Hunt. He's older. They don't got no weapons really.
And I will say
they got the Joko. Don't get me wrong. They got the Joko.
But last year when he went crazy on y'all, I don't think y'all had Roquan at that point.
I don't think so either.
So that's Roquan or a pass rush.
Yeah, so now you have somebody that can. All right, David and Njoku, you're not doing this today. You're not.
And that's always been the key for the Ravens for the last couple of years with Lamar. Is we knew we can potentially score 35 points, but was we giving up 40? It's not happening now. It's not going to happen.
Whatever you give Monken is what he's going to
Right. That's what he gonna
reciprocate. If you allow us to run the ball, we're going to run the ball down your fucking throat. And if you try to sell out and stop the run and make Lamar beat you as a passer, all right, he's done that more than enough this year. You'll just be the next person or the next team on the list.
DeMar going for 353 touchdowns Sunday after that Miles Garrett. I'm telling you now.
Stop.
Book it.
I don't. Hey, y'all, don't you do
The
it.
total touchdowns might get crazy though. It might.
The total
it might be
touchdowns. Don't you dare touch them yards. Take it from me personally. That motherfucker might not even play in the fourth quarter. This nigga.
I don't know why the Browns talking like this or positioning. What is it? Because they beat the 49ers? Is that when all this came back in the like? I thought they was humble for a little bit.
They've talked shit to us. I've never really seen them like talk crazy to you.
Why is Miles
like,
talking?
The Bengals talk crazy to y'all. We talk
Worry
like we don't
about
even talk crazy to y'all.
Deshaun needs to remake himself and get himself back to who he was. Don't worry about us over here and comparing us to Burrow. Like, who is Burrow? That's why I don't like the Bengals. Who is Burrow? Like, y'all be talking about him like he's Tom Brady. He didn't win nothing. Cam Newton went 15-1 and went to a Super Bowl. Don't nobody talk about Cam like that. Nobody call Cam the next Peyton Manning or whoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's out the league. How did Joe Barry? How do you become Tom Brady from losing?
I don't know. I mean, I mean, they look at his skills. He definitely got the skills, but you say he ain't won nothing.
Yeah, you
he's
can't
cute.
say Tom
That's
Brady.
He's white and cute.
He ain't won that.
That's all they basing that off.
Falcons,
Let the man win a Super Bowl and we can talk.
What FanDuel got Atlanta? 1.5 point favorite.
That's disgusting.
This Kyler Murray first game back. The Falcons better not lose this game.
Man, we've been saying that all year.
We have.
For the sake of my future ticket, I need the Falcons to win and at least keep pace, make it look like you're going to win the South. Because the Jets ain't helping me win the East.
I had to cash my futures ticket in early because I had.
What you get for it?
$3. I was like, yo, give my money back.
Shit,
I saw that shit. I was like,
put 5 on our future. It was up to 9 before the Jets got blown
got like
out.
$1.13 back.
Yeah, I said, oh,
it's better than nothing though.
Nah, I wasn't letting that ride. Hell nah. I said,
I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I mean, like I said, the Falcons my pick to win the South. This is the games you should be able to beat a 1-18.
I mean, but after you let Josh Dobbs do what he did to you last week,
yeah.
And this ain't the same 1-18. They got James Conner coming back, and Kyler's not Dobbs or Tune or none of those Boone. I don't know. I don't even know the man's name, but Kyler, it is his first game back. But I think they're gonna have an emotional boost too. You know what I mean? Like,
his first game back is a home game.
We got our leader back.
Going to Island.
Saying that. Give me the other team.
Give me the Falcons. It's his first game back.
I actually think the Cardinals gonna win. I'm gonna give I probably on my slip I'm gonna say Cardinals like with points, but for this I'm not putting my trust in that.
Got to hold on to that precious 1-game lead.
Yeah.
Lions travel to LA to take on the Chargers.
Oh, I can't wait.
That's gonna be a good one.
Chargers are Detroit is a 3-point favorite on the road.
Yeah,
let's go. Give me the Chargers, go.
Early. Okay.
Why is that? Why are you picking them?
Because y'all beat the shit out of him and he don't believe in him.
That's part of it. But no, I mean, I think I've said before, I think you can throw the ball on them. I mean, I think Herbert and Allen, I think they'll be able to get the ball in the air. The part I'm worried about is the way the Lions run the ball and whether the Chargers can stop that. But I gotta think. I don't know. I'm really just banking this. I think Herbert better than Goff, and I think that the Chargers can match points. Mm-hmm. And I mean, if they saying Vegas saying 3 is that close, I'm going with the home team.
I'll take the Lions only because it's been a struggle with Mike Williams out, Josh Palmer out. You down to Keenan Allen and Quentin Johnston, who has looked all the part of a bust. I'm not going to call him a bust, but he's looked mediocre, especially
he looked like
with
somebody.
opportunity. With
looks like
opportunity, he's not looked good.
Yeah.
And they're doubling Keenan every chance they get. Austin Eckler, he looked good early in the season. Since he's come back from the ankle injury, he's looked pedestrian. He's gotten a few short touchdowns. So in fantasy world, he hasn't hurt you too much, but in real life, the efficiency hasn't been there. He dropped like 2 or 3 wide open passes last week. I don't know if this is the game he comes back and gets back to the normal Austin Eckler, or if he's in a funk. But for those reasons, I just don't know if the Chargers offense is going to be as explosive. And then you got Justin Herbert with his broken finger. I think the Lions coming out of, were they on bye last week? Coming out the bye week, David Montgomery's back. They already saw what Gibbs looks like in a feature role, so I think they're going to actually start using him a little bit more. I'll go with the Lions on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Lions too. I think this is gonna come down to who the tougher team is. I think the Lions are a tougher team. I think they better in the trenches. The Jets got after Herbert, and I think the Lions gonna be able to get after Herbert too. Skill positions. I think they better at the skill positions. The Lions are better coached easily. I think the Lions. I think the Ravens game was an aberration for them. I think they a decent team, and I don't think the Chargers are. So give me the Lions. I think they go in there and beat them.
Yeah, Keith, you on the island. Give me the Lions.
I like it.
This run game is gonna open up that play action, and then that play action working. Jared Goff, he gets busy with the play action. So, and I don't think the Chargers can stop this run with David Montgomery back. So, get comfortable on that island, sir. All right, next game we got the Giants at Dallas.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
17.5 is crazy.
Biggest spread in DraftKings history.
Is it
Danny
Danny
DeVito?
He can't complete a pass.
That's
But
good.
They
17,
cover the-
yo,
they cover
17
the
points is
spread.
crazy, yo. Like,
Yeah,
that's
they cover the spread. I saw that shit. If they
It make
cover
you
the
say like you watching
spread,
college
First
football.
divisional rival at that.
College,
That's what makes it
college
even
football
crazy.
spreads.
They basically saying, that's
it's
embarrassing, yeah. That's embarrassing. That's a bend over, yeah.
Yeah, for real. And they probably will beat them by 17 points. That's the crazy part about
That's
it.
disgusting.
because what does Dak do against the Giants? Even if they were good, fucks them up
Eats.
anyway.
He eats against them. So yeah, give me Dallas. I don't know if I'm comfortable.
No, I'm gonna bring the 17 down. I'm putting them on the ticket,
but they
that's
should win this
17.
game. They in Dallas. Who you said Danny DeVito? Didn't you say he had like one completion of a day? Like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So something like that. You give me Dallas. They turn up. I don't even think this should be a game where Dak and them shouldn't even play the full quarter. And the only reason they might, because it's still a divisional game. It's still in division. But the Giants are just that bad.
I mean, they already beat them 40-0 in New York. Like
Healthy.
So,
They were healthy then. That was like week 2.
I heard a wild stat earlier this week that the Giants, they play up in MetLife with the Jets, that they the 6th highest scoring team in their own stadium this year.
so other NFL teams is 1 through 5.
Like they don't even have more than 40 points that the Cowboys put on them week 1 at home.
They ass.
Like that's how bad this Giants offense is. So,
Yo,
would they fire him?
Not this year. But
Probably not.
Probably another one more.
Not
year.
after last year and then losing Danny.
You make the playoffs last year, and then you banged up this year.
They
so.
sucked when he was healthy.
I mean, they might
sideline
fire him
every
for sticking with Daniel Jones, or maybe if he gave saying he wanted Daniel Jones, but
they had a bad record with Daniel Jones too. Like it wasn't just injuries. Like that shit was fluky. Like last year, it kind of showed that it was fluky, and it's like, where do you go from here? Because you didn't praise this man, and now we paid him, and now we stuck with him, and he got a torn ACL. Goddamn.
So all the sneaky athleticism that he had, he might not even come back with that.
Is he still gonna be faster than Lamar?
22 miles per hour.
all that bullshit. He's gonna be out the
Fuck outta
league in
here.
2 years.
Man, y'all gonna be drafting the quarterback. Poor y'all.
I can't say much on that one. I'm gonna just go to the next game.
I'd
Commanders.
rather have Kenny.
Seahawks.
I'd rather 10 times over.
Oh, over Danny? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He is better than Daniel Jones. Oh my God. We finally found one, guys. We finally found one.
Yo, we definitely gotta start the who is Kenny better than list. And we just
We
gonna keep
finally
adding
Oh,
it.
it's gonna be sure, baby.
We got one.
He's fighting with Gino though.
It's gonna
better
be a
than
long
Kenny,
He's
segment.
fighting with
Jones.
Gino.
Daniel
We finally
Jones.
found.
We got one. There you go.
Hey.
We got one.
He might be better than Gino.
Yeah.
Gino who?
Smith.
Smith.
Stop it. Kenny is
Why?
not better than Gino Smith.
Why
It's
ain't
not
he?
better than Gino Smith. No. He's not.
Why ain't he?
I'm not gonna say career wise because his Kenny ain't finished career yet, but right now, no.
They in the same tier for me.
if y'all had Gino Smith was just starting quarterback, y'all would probably be 8-0. Let's well,
Possibly.
8-7.
Did you see what he
7-1.
did against y'all last week?
That was against us though. Like that, y'all. That was
I
against
told
us.
y'all we got a curse against y'all. Like we're cursed. So don't judge.
The only
us.
team y'all probably lost against was the 49ers of Geno Smith. Everybody else y'all beaten with him.
We would've beat the 49ers of now.
You think he missing George
That
Pickens
was
in
the
front of him wide
49ers.
open?
I was expecting to see the 49ers that's been the last 3 weeks. That's who I was talking shit about. I don't know who the fuck that was week 1. I don't know who that was. That's crazy.
Give me the Seahawks at home. I ain't picking the Commanders. They're good, especially after I went on the island. Fuck the Commanders. They shouldn't have did that what they did last week. They barely won that game. They suck.
It wasn't barely.
Nah,
It got to a point. Yo, you just knew Mac was not going to score another touchdown to beat the command. It just got to that point.
I think. See, I mean, the Peach Curl. I think they well coached. They ran up against the bus on the Ravens. I think they're gonna bounce back. They home.
This is my bad. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying you probably say it's a good as far as standards and as far as division. If you're not winning division and you need that 5th, 6th, and 7th seed, this is a big game for that. This one, every time the NFC come down, it always come down to this one game out of division. This one game. I just think this. I think the Seahawks is a better team and they home. That's why I'm going with this. If Washington was home, I might be going with Washington for real.
Who does Minnesota play again?
The Saints.
All right, so you got the Saints leading their division, right? Minnesota playing them. They got the 3rd wild card spot. You got Washington and Atlanta tied for 4th and 5th in the wild card slots. And then Seattle's number 1 at 5 and 3. So those trio of games, so to speak, have huge playoff implications for this particular week. We could see some up and down movement for some of them teams. Washington, they need this game just as much as Seattle. You know what I mean? Atlanta needs that to win. You need Minnesota that they feel like they need to win. So those storylines are interesting given the fact that the NFC is utterly garbage. But within that garbage, this is the race. It's gonna be interesting. I'll probably go Seattle.
You gotta stick with the Commandos. This your team. This gonna get you back in the race, go.
Is my the Commanders to Keith's Bears? Is this what's happening right now?
Look, they went for you though.
They always right about me, man.
Cause you the 2-time champ. I'm not gonna shoot at nobody that ain't won.
Say it again.
Now, why we got
Good,
it?
right?
What you say?
Everybody on the screen.
Come on.
Everybody on the screen with one bullet.
Had a nice ring to it.
That's
Look,
crazy.
Sam throws the ball around. The best part of the Seahawks defense is their secondary. It's gonna be strength on strength.
Your road warriors, bro.
Fuck it.
They the road warriors for you.
Fuck it. Give me the Commanders, man.
Wow.
Fuck it. Give me the Commanders.
It's not a bad pick. It's not
It's
a
not a
bad.
bad. I mean, Geno
What's
is
the
a
line?
turnover machine. He's a turnover
5.5.
machine this year.
5.5.
Oh, Keith, you always like putting them points for teams to cover. I think this might be a time to do that. 5.5. This might be a time to do that.
I like the Commanders with the points, honestly. I really did.
Yeah, they not going. ESPN got it as 6. So damn.
Yeah, if I could get them to like 7.5, you never know what it may look like Sunday.
Who's at home again? Is this a road game
Seahawks.
for Seattle?
Seattle.
No, Seattle at home.
Yeah, Sam
It's
Howell
bad.
in that stadium. Because this ain't like I don't want to keep comparing the Seahawks to the Ravens because they had to fly East Coast. Remember, I think it was last season or the season before when Justin Herbert and the Chargers came East Coast to the Ravens and they looked horrible.
Yeah, it was jet lag.
Yeah, I mean it happens, man. They in their crib now with the 12 man. we'll see what Sam Howell does. I actually like Sam Howell and his what he's shown on the field, but he's going to get sacked. He's going to have a 1 or 2 turnovers, and hopefully, Seattle can get back on track. But we'll see. It's going to be a good game though. Close.
I like the Allen.
Yeah.
Jets. Why is it
Allen.
Sunday night? Why the fuck is this game Sunday night? Jets. Raiders.
The Raiders +1 at home. Yo, why do we gotta even? This should be a toss up. Like we shouldn't even pick these games like this. This is nasty.
I should have picked artificial intelligence as my what happened to you because they keep telling me how they save time with artificial intelligence. I'm like, man, this is trash.
Yeah,
Because even if A-Rod was healthy, why the fuck?
I don't want to see this.
I don't want to see him and Jimmy G or Aiden O'Connell. I wouldn't want to see that if he was.
I'm good. What storyline was there? Josh McDaniels versus Aaron Rodgers. That's not a storyline.
It's really not. That's all it is. They just want to put Aaron Rodgers on TV as much as possible. That's all it was.
That's probably what it was. But
that's all it was.
Again, AI. Pick another team.
But that's the purpose of flexible scheduling. You can flex out these games. We pass the window for that. Like you can't tell me none of them other games we just discussed will look better in this window.
I'd rather see Ravens. I'd rather see Ravens Browns. To be honest with you,
Ravens Browns
Sunday night.
Ravens Browns. Put the.
Lions,
I mean,
Chargers.
they probably couldn't do that because we play Thursday night.
That's true.
But
yeah, that's true.
Put
Lions,
Houston,
Chargers?
Cincinnati on there. Yeah, Lions, Chargers. Houston been a good young team. I wouldn't mind watching them on prime time.
I'd rather watch them than O'Connell.
For sure. I don't fucking know.
I mean, I don't know if I can.
Family pot, fellas. I got whoever Keith got. So
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can
because of the defense.
Yeah, but can we believe in Zach Wilson though, yo? Like,
no.
Can we
He's
really
trash,
believe in him?
He's trash.
I'm picking the Jets defense if I were to, you know what I mean? If the Jets was my pick, it's the Jets defense I'm picking, not anything else.
Can I go back and take the Lions if I take the Raiders?
Yo.
I don't mind. The game ain't start yet, so my thing is,
are you writing in a pencil or a pen? You tell me.
The game ain't start yet, so we ain't even finished the show.
Well, I ain't finished the segment, so you can. I did not finish the segment. Nick is right. The picks are not locked in.
You want the Lions now? I mean, you might as well.
I'm thinking. I mean, I like when I go on a double island. So let me see. Y'all taking the Jets?
Yo, you taking a stop for real?
No, I ain't pick it. I'm thinking about taking the Raiders too because Zach Wilson just is just.
I don't know. The Raiders just look like they more together right now. As crazy as that sounds, but they riding that high of last week's win. They like the new coach. They
literally riding the high.
The Jets,
literally, Max Crosby is literally riding.
The Jets coach just pleaded the fifth this week about Zach Wilson and Trevor Siemian. Like he don't even trust his own quarterback.
They asked him, why do you continue to play Zach Wilson? He was like, nigga, I don't know.
He pleaded the fifth. He said, I gotta plead the fifth.
I don't know, man. Like, what the fuck you want me to say?
That was his exact words. I gotta plead the fifth. Like,
did he draft Zach? I don't even think he drafted Zach, so that's what's really crazy.
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
I think it was rookie coach when he drafted.
Okay.
That's my pick. I'm not going with Zach Wilson. I'm going with the Jets defense. The defense should be able to travel, and they should be able to stop whoever the Raiders quarterback is.
Keith,
you really gonna do it?
Keith,
go ahead, do it. That hedged my bet for the other difference we had. Go ahead and pick the Raiders.
That crab's gonna taste good in the basement. I'm telling you.
See, the thing is, because I took the Chargers, if I take the Raiders, they lose. I lose all my motion.
I never saw a last place person talk about motion.
Give me the Raiders.
Coming back.
I'm going with the Raiders.
Yeah, no.
The double island again, back to back.
That's about the Jets. Damn. If the double island proved to do what it's supposed to do, I'm in first place next week.
Still got to win other games, bro.
Sco, I don't like the way you've been talking, honestly. Because you finished last year. You want somebody to take that place so bad.
Hey, guess what? But guess what, though? I'm a champ, too.
You are.
I can talk. I'm a champ. Come on, yo. It's the reason why we at the top of this.
Steelers fans always want to bring up Lynn Spawn.
We got to win up something. We got to win. I'm tired of them two talking.
I always want to talk about the good old days.
Is this when Key say, yo, you be bringing up them 70s Super Bowls, yo? Is that?
Did you win the first year we was doing this?
Yeah, because we went 11-0, and I was picking them every week, and y'all wasn't. That was 11-game lead.
That was
Right?
a funny
I
year,
crushed
bro.
the competition. I had 11-game lead. Y'all was like, yo, them
Yes.
niggas is losing this week.
Y'all
And
should
we
have been
started
0
losing.
11.
What was the first
That's how y'all
loss?
that's how y'all caught up. Because then we started losing, and I was like,
The
fuck.
Commanders was their first loss, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Chase Young and went there and beat him. Yeah.
Chase Young talking all that shit. Yeah, we saw
That
what the
season was
Ravens did
wild.
last week. Nigga, fuck you.
Niggas
Yeah.
playing games by the
Oh.
game.
Fuck, you paying attention to fucking oh, he do play for the 49ers
We
now.
didn't talk
Shit.
about that. That was the biggest. What, did he play with the 49ers? Yeah, I don't think so. Right here at
Nah,
bye week
this
when
should be his first game.
this is his debut. So yeah.
Yeah. He on the other side
Everybody
of the
picked the
races
49ers.
again.
Everybody picked the 49ers or keep.
Nah, I
No,
didn't.
no,
I
Skull
picked
now.
Jacksonville.
Okay, damn. That don't
Picked
help me.
Jacksonville. Yeah.
I ain't worried about you. I'm worried about Keith.
About Keith at last place. That's
I'm
crazy.
joking.
See, that's
I'm
why.
joking. It's a
But
little jokey joke.
Nah, because that's
I'm
why
the
that's why he
predator,
be
yeah.
talking crazy.
Oh my god.
That's why he be talking crazy. Yo, I'm in last place. They not even worried about you.
Did you hear what he said?
Nah, what he
Nigga say he
said?
the predator. He said he the predator.
Really predator, man.
Besides envy in the background, like
Yo, you
That is
wild.
wild. That's wild. No Deshaun and me.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
buddy. Nah, buddy. All right. Again, why is this a Monday night matchup? Broncos, Bills.
Yeah, we can win.
No, I'm there. I'm there. And they cover.
Yeah.
Like, the NFL really should get rid of flex scheduling. Like, if you're not going to use it, get rid of it, man.
You're
Like,
not
I'm
gonna
tired
do
of
it.
this.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's
why was
crazy.
this? Why was this supposed to be intriguing?
Russell
predating the season.
Russell and Sean.
Denver was bad last year.
I was about to say. I guess they assumed.
Ain't nothing but Russell and Sean Payton. That's all
Yeah.
that was.
Yeah.
And it's Denver. They're going to get him a Monday night game, I guess. I'm surprised it's not in Denver, though. But whatever.
Good point.
They suck.
Keith, do you want to change your picks? Segments is seconds away from being over. Do you want to change your pick?
No, because in my heart of hearts, when I was making the things earlier, I looked at the Chargers Lions game and I said I'm gonna go with the Chargers. So I'm sticking with what I got.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go to the first commercial break. Nitty Gritty.
This ad is brought to you by Lavelle Body. Lavelle Body is an all-natural handmade skin and hair care line for men, women, and children. So if your skin is dry, your hair is damaged, or your beard is having problems connecting, shop Lavelle Body today at lavellebody.com or DM Lavelle Body LLC on Instagram. Again, that's lavellebody.com or DM Lavelle Body LLC.
Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. The fuck happened to you? I got
BJ Raji.
What happened to that boy? What happened to
So they ain't
that
told me
boy?
earlier.
Oh
He's
no, I got two. I forgot.
DJ Riley
Brett
funny.
Favre.
Damn, why Brett?
That boy. What
Brett
happened to that
Favre.
boy?
Why you steal from them people, man?
Yeah, Brett been
Why you
still.
steal from them people, man? Why you steal from them people? Why you
He
treat
ain't
your
never
wife
get
like
charged
that?
either.
Nope. So now, what New Orleans did to you, man, you should have had your head knocked off. Keith, who you got?
We got the Panthers, Carolina Panthers, the whole organization.
As a staff and a label.
Everybody got the owner, the GM, the coach, the players, the fans, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, because they just a mess. They took a situation at the Matt Rule and just made it completely. If they was gonna do all this, they should just kept Matt Rule. They just made this situation worse. And like you said, Frank Rock, he gotta get out of there. Because he ain't made it gonna win more than 3-4 games down there a year for a while.
I wish we could put the Dave Chappelle as Rick James doing this. Frank Wright.
You want me to add the gift to the show, Sco?
Frank, yeah, that's important. Frank Wright.
Oh my
You
goodness.
can stand on our sidelines, or you can go in the booth. You can go in the booth, Frank Wright. You, my brother, deserve to call the play from the booth. Nick, who you got?
I got Fields, man. Ohio State finest, Justin Fields. Crossroads.
What happened to that boy?
You're gonna show us highlights. That's crazy. And then that's wild.
No, it's a big stretch for him. Not to be negative or nothing. It's a big stretch for him. He
Yeah,
comes
it's
back,
very important.
and this is the evaluation period. Show us something, or we moving on. If I'm the Bears, ain't nobody else like. If I'm the GM, I gotta be aggressive this offseason, or my job's on the line. If I'm the coach, if I'm not already fired, I'm not. I gotta figure something. I gotta figure out some motion because you got the hope of a new quarterback plus a Marvin Harrison or something to that effect. But Fields can change that trajectory if he goes out and balls for the rest of the season. Might change some plans. So it's up to him. He got the weapons. Can't say he don't got the weapons.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And, if
Defense been playing well.
If he does turn it around, your whole draft changes, and you can really upgrade the team. You can trade that pick. You can trade the number one pick. Trade down. You
Go
can
get
do a
Marvin
lot.
Harrison Jr.
Take Marvin at 2. You definitely take Marvin at 2. But
Yeah.
you can trade that number 1 pick and really get crazy. But it's all on Justin Fields' arm. Keith, who you got?
I got Tony Banks.
My man, I used to love Tony Banks, bro.
What happened to that boy?
He ain't do that a lot. Stop that.
Is that Quadri? Number 87. Shout out to him. Actually, not shout out to him. Actually, I don't like Quadri.
He be wilding. He be wilding on the thing.
He used to call them. He used to call people supporting Lamar Jackson Lamarites.
Lamarites.
It's like, damn, my bad. I guess I gotta hope Tyler Huntley is our quarterback. My bad.
Yeah, that's crazy to like.
I seen Quadri at a summer AAU game with the thong flip flops on, man.
You can't miss him.
That's all you need to know about Quadri.
Yeah, he looked like that type. He definitely
not the
like
thongs, the flip flops though. Damn, he got the chicletas.
Yeah, that's all you need to know about Quadri, man.
Before we talk a little basketball, I just want to give a round of applause to Gunnar Henderson, man. Silver Slugger Award winner, man.
Stop winning awards. Stop.
And
Nick, stop adding your resume, nigga.
You put the thought out my brain. We should have signed this motherfucker mid-season because guess what? Guess what? A Rookie of the Year Silver Slugger Award price goes up.
Can we get the yesterday's price and not today's price?
I'm gonna put that on because guess what? God damn it,
that's the case for him.
Because I don't know if y'all seen that list of rookies who have won Silver Slugger Awards.
It ain't a long list.
It ain't a long list, and damn near all of them are in the Hall of Fame or going to. Julio Rodriguez won it last year.
I ain't gonna
we know what he is.
I think.
I'll go ahead. No, I was just about to say the list is crazy. It's crazy. It's insane.
I was just gonna say, like, people were talking about getting a top end pitcher, which we kind of need. We do need an ace or like a top half of your rotation starter. But it's like, damn, I can't even begin to think about adding free agents when I'm scared that our homegrown dudes ain't. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we got them under team control over the next few seasons, but I don't want to get too comfortable. I need that 10-year deal to make me feel good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Yeah, the outlook is a little depressing when you start thinking as an adult and not as a kid fan.
And if you sign a pitcher to a 3 or 5 year contract and you give them some money, right? Because you got to pay for good starting pitching. Mm-hmm. For every dollar that goes to that free agent, that's dollars not available to the Adleys, to the Jacksons, to the Gunners, possibly Graysons, so on.
You know what? I was at work today, like.
It's craziness.
Cool with Grayson. Like, if we sign him, we sign him. If not, But Gunnar,
as of right now,
now, if he go out and win 20 games next year, I'm gonna change my fucking mind. Yeah. But as of right now, I'm more likely to say we can find another Grayson, finding another Gunnar, and Jackson, and Adley in 3 straight years.
Yeah, I need all of them. Yeah.
If you make tickets, then give me. If that's how you rolling and you think you can do that again, then you need to be posting parlays or some shit, and I need to be following them because you will Miss Cleo or some shit. But
Jackson starting next season in Double-A.
He might need to be starting in the league
because remember he ended in Triple-A.
He ended in triple, so he should get that.
Yeah, that's right. He did end in Norfolk. That's right. You're right.
So he might spring training if he.
He get that invite to spring. I'm confident. Yeah, I'm confident that Mateo is not going to take his job.
I'm not about to say trip to Bowie, but yeah, he didn't pass all that.
Mm-hmm. And he was doing good in AAA. Like every level he's went on to, he's been a stud muffin.
You look at the trajectory of prospects that have jumped to all 3 levels in 1 year. That list ain't long, and that list is like Hall of
Elite.
Fame, elite. So, yeah, basketball.
Yeah.
I usually don't start with the Sixers, but they are 6-1. Embiid is balling. Maxey looks like he took that jump. Keys, how we feeling early on?
Talk your shit, niggas. Fuck
How
on.
we feeling early on?
I mean, that's how I feel. But listen, I like it being under the radar. I love it. Like I like what Nick Nurse is doing. Like I mean, we talked about under Doc Rivers. They ain't blow nobody out. They ain't win games by a lot of double digits. They was winning. It was no matter who it was 7-8 points. Now it's like they playing defense. It sounds like everybody locked in. They winning. They beating the bad teams by 15 to 20 points. They winning close games against Boston. They just doing what they got to do. They playing defense, and I think the reins has taken off of Maxey. Maxey is we always knew that he was probably an all-star level player, and now he really can show it. He really is, and he's the legitimate number 2 option when Embiid is on the floor, and the number 1 option when Embiid off the floor. So it's Nurse. That's what it's Nurse. It ain't really a lot going on. Embiid is playing at the MVP level. Maxey is developing. Oubre was a good signing. Tobias Harris playing well, but it's Nurse. The defense is completely different, and the sets they run is completely different too.
It's amazing how they look without Doc Rivers' ball domination. But Doc Rivers is very top 2 player centric, right? He saw Paul Pierce and KG and never was able to move away from that, even with the Clippers. Yeah,
you go back to Orlando.
Yeah. So it's like it's just a lot of ball movement. There's a lot of team basketball going on with the Philly 76ers, and no distractions. No distractions.
That's true.
Yeah, but I mean, you just gotta do what you gotta do just to keep winning games.
I know where you want to go, Scott.
No, I'm going around. I'm going around. I'm going around. I'm gonna end with this. I'm in with the Celtics, but because LA,
I know.
It's been rocky, to say the least.
The shit get really rocky. Yeah,
a lot of minutes for the 38-year-old. Early injuries are starting to hit AD already. 7 games in.
Why is LeBron the leading scorer of the team?
I don't know, because it's been we going.
It's not Gabe Vincent.
Oh no, not the offseason pickup of the year.
It's not Austin Reeves. Like, come on, man.
Not the 3rd star. No.
What happened to that boy?
What about Rui?
I kind of thought these dudes was gonna be heroes, man.
Christian Wood.
Stretch
5.
You see him in the jersey and you see him hit the floor, and it's like, what? You thought they were going to do what?
Cam Reddish. Cam is who Cam is. I'm sorry. There's no rejuvenation.
No, he's a bum.
Respectfully, I don't want him to be a bum. It's not my
right.
fault. I'm not doing it. I'm just saying, like, they don't work like that. Sometimes it do. Lonnie Walker, you know what I mean? Those type of Dennis Schroeder. He was almost out the league. LA turned him back up, but Dennis had some success before. He
was in a position to turn down $100 million. So that lets you know what he was doing in the league prior to. So,
but no, as far as the Lakers, I mean, me and Keith, I mean, we've been talking about it, we try not to say it too publicly, but it is what it is, bro. We gonna have enough to make the playoffs. The refs are gonna push us through the finish line if we're healthy enough to make it to that point. Because everybody at the NBA wants to see the Lakers and LeBron James and Anthony Davis in the playoffs, so that's gonna figure itself out. But can this team win a championship? I don't know. They already talking about trade assets and who can be shipped out for and who's available and Zach LaVine. And it's like, damn, y'all had the opportunity to, try to be aggressive in getting Kyrie Irving, or, you probably could have looked at KD. Phoenix didn't have to just jump in and get KD. Like, Lakers had AD to dangle. You had an AD to dangle. If you're not confident in him being that guy to take the reins from LeBron. I mean, you don't expect LeBron to be here for that long. Why not get 35-year-old KD? He got a few seasons in him. You got Kyrie. He's 30 years old. He got a few seasons in him. Just match him with however whatever LeBron's timeline is, and then free up the cap space, and then go get more free agents when it's time, when they're done. But no, I mean, they emphasized D'Angelo Russell, the youth, Roy Hachimura, Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent was the missing piece in free agency, even though we saw the real Gabe Vincent in the finals, and we saw the real Gabe Vincent every year before last year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's anomalies exist, right?
Undrafted free agent.
Like, what we talking about?
He was so nice. We would have drafted him.
I mean, look at him now. He reverted back to the game. Vincent. I know. I didn't know. I know who he was versus the Celtics. They didn't know either. That's why they was fun.
Kevin Knox got drafted.
Who?
Crazy shot. But Kevin Knox got drafted.
Kevin Knox not even in the league no more, I don't think.
He just got picked back up by the Pistons on a 1.
And Keith said it a while ago when D-Lo was talking about Derek White. What are we talking about? Yeah, we not serious, bro.
Yeah,
we on serious, yo.
But what D-Lo say about Derek
season? He said he aspires to be Derek White.
Mm-hmm.
He said he wants to model his game after Derek White.
You know what that remind me of? That remind me of Sko saying Kenny Pickett's ceiling is Alex Smith. That's what that remind me of. Like what? Like why is that?
I like that. Off the backboard to your talk keys. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one. As a man, I can. That was a good. But 2, I stand by Alex Smith won games in this league.
I mean, that's what you want to do. Kenny clearly win the games too, but he ain't gonna win anything else.
I'm saying I wasn't off by that, but
Kenny the new Ryan Tannehill. Ryan Tannehill
he went to the playoffs and did all of this amazing shit in 2 years. He only
What's
had a 2-year run.
That's a good comparison, Tannehill.
No,
I like that.
What's the difference?
2-year run.
I like that.
Alex Smith and Ryan Tannehill. What's the difference?
I like that.
0
longevity. Ryan Tannehill had a 2-year run. That run in Tennessee.
Ryan Tannehill been a starter the last 12
Alex
years.
Smith has never had a run. He made the playoffs like 1 or 2 times.
Alex Smith wasn't always making the playoffs,
but then he did.
Like 1 or 2 times.
Nah, hell no.
Like that's it.
That run for the Chiefs started way before Patty. He was nice in Kansas City. Man. He just didn't throw the ball down the field, and then they found a dominant run.
Was nice.
I don't never want my franchise quarterback.
Alex Smith was nice in Kansas City.
For me to tell me, I don't want nobody to say my franchise quarterback ceiling is Alex Smith. I'll be disgusted. I really would be.
What's Lamar's? What's Lamar's?
You got Lamar.
What's Lamar's?
Yeah, he was
young.
That means
Lamar's ceiling is Lamar. It ain't no comparison.
Yeah,
Lamar's ceiling is Lamar.
Yeah, man.
Goat ceiling like that, yo. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I want another. I remember those days.
But you couldn't talk like that. You couldn't say Ben ceiling was Ben.
Shit. All right. I can't say. Oh, the Hall of Famer. Cool. I saw Hall of Fame for 20 years. Y'all are just entering that. Welcome. You mean? Man got 2 Super Bowl rings. You talk about Ben Ceiling. Yeah. And he would have more if it wasn't for them fucking Mannings and Brady's. Mainly Brady.
You gotta learn how to beat him, Skull. I mean, you could have taken a blueprint from our page.
You niggas beat that man 2 times.
Get like us.
We beat him all the time. This wasn't the playoffs.
Yeah, no. You beat him 2 times when it mattered. That was it. It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a handful. It was cool. It's cool. Billy Cundiff.
Oh shit, that was crazy. But if it wasn't for Billy Cundiff, it would have been complete domination on our side.
Oh wait, I can't let Lee Evans off the hook too.
Yeah, complete domination.
That was the same game though.
TJ Houshmandzadeh, like
that's to make it hurt.
I know y'all remember when TJ Houshmandzadeh let the ball hit him in his chest.
Oh, he was an inside agent. He was an inside agent.
Yeah, he definitely.
That nigga should have never been a Raven.
Yeah,
Paul Brown sent him personally.
And it was crazy because the week before that, he was complaining for the ball. He was like, "Yo, I need the ball."
What happened? That's what happened to you for you right there. What happened to you, nigga?
Never trust a nigga with a rat tail. I tell you that.
Yo, it's crazy though. You know who was training? You know who was training Chase Claypool?
TJ Houshmandzadeh. You should have known right then.
You used to like that. You used to like that. You know who he's training with?
Why you give us the inside information, Skull?
TJ for the Bengals.
You tell us
he clearly got that
3 years later. You tell us 3 years later. You should have told us that when we first found out about it.
Nah, it just happened. What, last year? That nigga's done. He gonna be
him the train.
What Claypool doing in Miami, Skull?
Fumbling. Nothing. They say he got a false start. His first snap.
Nothing. His first snap.
I think he recovered a fumble.
And and he lined up in the
He
wrong
recovered
spot.
the
Tua
fumble.
had to line him up in the right spot. Then he got the penalty. Yo, come sit next to me.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
ass.
Talk about
Iggy
taking
said-
gravity, boy.
I
I
used to
know.
be your
Come over
man.
here,
You used to have so
throwing
much
it.
pride in Mapletron.
When what my
You used to
man Mike
cuss us
Lowry
out
said,
about
I was-
Mapletron. We used to tell so he's a bum. No, did you see the 5 catches, 80 yards, 2 tugs he put up?
Oh,
Yeah,
How
y'all
many
said-
touchdowns he had?
in,
as a
in
rookie?
front, in
How many
front of no
touchdowns he had as a
fans
rookie?
in an empty stadium.
Everything.
running
He just
fly
couldn't
routes.
block.
running
He just
fly
couldn't block.
routes.
Eating in an empty
He
stadium.
just couldn't block. Yo, if
Hey.
you tell me your rookie wide receiver is gonna hit pay dirt 11 times and get 930 yards and 70 catches, I'm riding with that. Y'all are
What
too.
happened to him? He had
No,
the
but
what
Martavis
my thing,
happened-
Bryant.
no, you're
I
right.
do
But my
not
thing
know.
is, you was riding for that before you saw it, though. That's my thing. You was going
That
off.
means
the
I'm a genius, Keys. I was-
Nigga,
I
he's
said that.
trash.
I said
Yeah,
that.
you're pretty good. You're pretty
I
good.
said that, and then he did that.
So what happened? What happened? He just
Pretty good,
he lost his powers.
Oh my gosh!
I can't. Hey,
What's
you can only take the horse to the water.
what's the
You can't
word?
make
What's
him
the
drink.
word? What's the word?
I don't know.
What's the word? Anomaly. That's that's what that shit is. Right
Go
there.
on here, use
I don't
SAT
know.
words.
I don't know. I don't know,
That
dog.
shit
I
is never
do
gonna
not
happen.
know.
That
But
shit was
he
never
gave-
gonna happen again.
No. He might be out the league. He might be out the league soon.
The way he's
'Cause-
gone, and his attitude's bad. Like they don't particularly like him.
I
So-
think he might be like the bowl of the
gotta reel it
NFL. Like
back
I
in.
think he
Who
likes
got
what
that
the NFL
attitude? Who you talking about?
Chase.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah,
It was
I think
rumors
he
in
just
Chicago
likes
of that.
what the NFL provides him. Like he can dress fly. He like to put that shit on. You know, he can go to Canada, be around all the Canadians and shit. I'm in the NFL, but it lets me know if you've been with this team for 2 weeks.
Yo.
you-
I can
gotta
see
do
you
that.
around the
Yo.
Canadians. Yo, what the fuck is wrong with
What do
you?
you mean with he mean with Jamal Murray and Drake? Yo,
Andrew Wiggins and shit.
And the thing,
Boy, he might be the Andrew Wiggins of the Where's the Andrew Wiggins from the finals?
Oh, that's a good comparison.
You see what I'm? It might be him. It might be him. It might be a Canadian thing. Never draft a Canadian. How many NFL players are from Canada?
Yo, I don't know, yo. You crazy.
RJ
about
Barrett, they was comparing him.
RJ,
to,
but
can't
yeah.
like I can't trust. I'm trying to think of one I can trust.
The only one
Shea
you touch
Gillis
is
Alexander.
Shay,
Alexander.
Shay,
All
Shay,
the
Shay,
Canadians.
Shay.
then
Shay.
I'm
When you
willing to say
RJ Barrett. It's time to go.
that's it. Shea Gillis Alexander and Aubrey Graham. That's
And that's how you know how much Julius Randle been asked. Because when he was talking about RJ Barrett, like he's been asked too. That's how you know about Julius Randle has been asked, yo, because he's taking over everything.
Yo, that Knicks page literally put Julius Randle up there with his kids and say if he looks tired, this is why. I said, time out, dog. We all got kids, fam.
He has a family.
He's tired because he's taking care of his kids. Okay, cool.
Nigga shoot like 3 for 15 every game, yo.
That's what they used to say about Prochet. They said you can't really
Family.
say nothing about him because he has a family. Yeah.
But guess what? I don't think Chase Claypool got kids, nigga. You almost out the league, bro. You better study.
And if you don't have him, bro, because it's about to be done so with this shit.
Yeah. Bet you go with your money. Before we get up out of here, Martavis Bryant is a Cowboy.
Good for him. If he can,
I
it's been,
respect that.
4 years?
5.
5. I mean, if he got any type of shape, I mean, fly routes, go routes. I mean, they can find a way to get him the ball, but it's gonna be tough to come back after 5 years.
I mean, he was in the XFL.
Just to be able to do it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just to be able to
It's a
get that
redemption story.
contract.
It's a redemption story because to be out the league for that long, and we've seen way worse infractions,
And kudos to the
allegations,
league.
and proven
Mhm.
of guys come back quicker than that.
Yeah, kudos to the league for Jerry for getting him back in the setting because when you relax the marijuana rules and you have somebody that was pretty much ostracized and kicked out the league because of marijuana, it's just what I mean. You don't get 5 years back, like he said. You don't get 5 years back. You can't get 5 years younger.
Mhm.
Your body feels 5 years older.
He was gonna be one of them ones too. He was nice.
He had all the skill in the world, all the athletic ability.
Ike
Gets
Taylor
to
had
feed his
said
family,
multiple
so shout
times.
out.
Ike Taylor said multiple times he would have been the best receiver in Steelers history.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it past him. He was that good. He was really good. He was fat. He was fast.
You
He
believe
could
that's
run
no
anywhere
better
else.
than AB though?
This
I
was
don't know.
before
I don't
that.
know.
I mean,
Yeah,
AB
that's what I'm
clearly
saying.
played
Let's
out
slow
to
down.
be what AB, but you adding what AB could do with 6'3".
And 4.3.
Yeah.
So and 4.3 speed. That's my issue.
But he went to
and
Clemson, right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Sammy and D Hop. He was around that time.
Mhm.
My only issue, he was in the XFL and it looked like he was running with a piano on his back. So get all the bread you can, Monte.
Would you run hard in the Would you run hard in the XFL? I wouldn't. Like
Only for him because he was trying to get back, but it clearly worked because he got back. So hey, shout out to that man for real.
A piano on his back.
Celtics. Tough loss to Minnesota. Minnesota's really good defensively, and hey, Anthony Edwards decided to go out of his mind and put the clamps on JT. It's going.
He did what stars do in first time.
Hell yeah, that boy been balling. I ain't gonna go with all
He
the
wants
Michael
shot,
Jordan
he
shit
wants
that
the
Twitter
ball,
doing.
man. He
That
not
boy been
passing to
balling.
nobody in the corner. Like he gonna take the shots. That's what I like about him.
Taking shots. That's a double entendre.
You gonna
That's
take
what
the
you do.
shots. Make a
That's what
miss.
you do.
You gonna
Nah,
take them
that-
bitches.
Same way KD gonna take them. That's what I like about them type players. I don't care. I'm not passing the ball to Norris Cole in the corner. I'm living with me taking the pull up. If it's contested or not. I'm not passing the Cam Reddish in the corner.
Now
Then I
that
can dump it to Christian
now,
Wood.
let,
and
all
just
right,
go.
let me ask you a question though.
I'm not
Let me ask
doing
you a question. Why was he even in the game at that point?
I mean, if you saw it, I saw a clipboard. I don't know if somebody altered it, but it looked like Darvin drew the play up for him. Like,
Oh, good
I
old
don't
Like
know.
clipboard.
why is
Good old
Cam Reddish
clipboard.
in the game right now for me? Because I've
But
always
I don't care what Darvin Ham say. You LeBron James and you attack, you get downhill, you force a foul, or you live with you taking a shot. I don't want to see Cam Reddish take the shot.
this the one time. Any other time I say is the right play to make the play, but this the one
It
time
was
where I feel
Cam
like
Reddish.
this the
It's
one
Cam
time where he should have went through the
Yeah.
contact and tried to get fouled.
It was-
Any other time,
Sometimes the right play is not the
This
right
time,
play,
I
though.
feel like
That's what I was
the help.
about to say.
I feel like the help was late this time. I feel like it was the wrong pass. If he was going to pass, he'd have dropped off to Christian Wood. So if he wasn't going to do that, he should have.
Sometimes, I mean, you have to. I guess the right play is subjective because, yeah, you pass into the open man, but you got to also think about it.
Yeah.
The defense is leaving that man open for a reason.
Yeah, he's
Right.
wild.
I'm double teaming him in the paint because he's LeBron fucking James.
Yeah.
I don't want him to score because I know he's capable of doing it. We live with Cam Reddish,
Yeah,
and they lived.
And
Just real, on this
They
team,
did live with it.
there's nobody for you to pass to in the corner on this team.
I mean, not with Austin.
Now, if it was
Reeves
Kyle
shooting- not with
Korver,
Austin Reeves shooting the way he's shooting.
I'll take my
That's what I'm
chances
saying. Kyle
every once in a while.
Kyrie, J.R. Smith, Kevin Love. If you see him in the corner, I'm comfortable with you, Pat. But
Yeah.
If
Not
I have
Toby
another
Clark,
him,
not
if I have
none of them
another
niggas.
him next to me,
Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
dude is in the corner, cool.
I don't mind a dish off for the pass. Just let it be a high percentage shot. So if you look at the Suns game versus the Bulls the other night, I think it was one of the last two possessions in regular time. But Kevin Durant, Nurkic, they're in a pick and roll action. Nurkic dives. KD, I mean, you give the ball to him. It's a wide open dunk. I'm cool with that. But end of the game, last shot, KD had blinders on. He didn't care that Caruso was in front of him. He got to his spot. He took his shot. He missed it, but they lived to fight another day in overtime, and they ended up winning the game. I just want my stars to take the last shot. I don't want Cam Reddish or somebody else like that taking the last shot. Respect.
I'll give a little bit of bail to Bron. It's not like Derek Fisher didn't get opportunities or Robert Ory didn't get opportunities.
They had
But
history
they
of knocking
earned-
them shots down.
that too.
They earned the trust.
Yeah.
So once you're not earning
Nick
your
shot
trust,
Bob. I mean,
Yeah, I mean that's a name for a reason.
Smush
Right?
Parker didn't earn trust.
Yeah.
It's levels to this shit, bro.
yeah, I'm fine with you kicking it out to Derek
There's
Fisher in
certain
the
years I'm
finals
not passing y'all
to beat the
ball.
Magic. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Agreed.
kicking it to Sasha Vojacic.
Yeah, man.
Agreed.
They used to call that man the machine. That was disgusting.
Agreed.
He wasn't kicking it to Ronnie Terry off. Like, come on, man. Like, it's levels to who you kick the ball
Ronnie
to.
Terry off is
Yo, what
crazy.
the fuck? Before we get up out of here, college games to look out for this week.
Real quick, what y'all think? Because Nick had texted me yesterday. What y'all think about Houston early on through the first week?
I like Houston.
I told him
the
coaching make a hell of a
Rockets?
difference,
Yeah,
man.
coaching.
Yeah, okay.
Coaching make a hell of a difference.
They
Coaching.
decent.
That Houston
Yeah.
Heat, man, got Ime in his bag.
Yeah.
Like they playing
Yeah.
hard for him.
He saw that Jeezy interview, nigga.
Watch this. I think the last game, the last game they had Jalen Green versus I think it was Houston versus LA, the Lakers,
Austin
and
Reeves. Yeah.
Ime was like, "Yo, they picked him on Team USA over you. How you feeling about that?" Went out and bust his ass. Seriously, went out. That's a great coach.
Ime really said that.
Yeah.
100%. He
I
said,
like
"Yo,
that.
they picked him over you. You
Yeah.
gonna let that happen?"
And you know
Jalen
they
had
left
like
this out.
25 or 28 that game.
You know they left this out. But this is nitty gritty. They picked that white motherfucker over you.
Oh, you gonna go for that?
What's been going on?
Wouldn't be
with
me
Austin
though.
Reeves? That's what I need to ask my Laker correspondent. What's going on with y'all? Is he
I
struggling?
also need
I'm on record. I was never really.
I need that Denny
I didn't really
Green
buy the
soundbite.
I liked him, but he's struggling.
He cool.
He's struggling.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pass up Kyrie Irving for him.
No.
I never said that. I said D'Lo and his ass can go, and Rui. Bye.
I think he attacking too much. I think he just need to start shooting more. I think he need to spot up more, shoot the ball more. I think he trying to get to the basket too much, and they not giving him that. He's not getting them foul calls. Like shoot the ball.
What
Yeah.
happened? Team
I think
USA.
he's
Just put
somebody
a dip
who's
on
not.
your chip. He
He
thinks
the
he's
person
that
who got
guy.
to stretch the floor. Yeah.
Yeah, right. He think he's somebody he not. College games to look out for this week.
Michigan.
I mean,
especially
you know,
with the
John
news of Michigan.
Harbaugh suspended.
Yeah, Michigan, Penn State.
Michigan
At Penn State.
Yeah. With John Harbaugh off the sidelines now for the rest of the season.
Is
So
he
he
gonna be a
come back
Ravens
for the
coach
playoffs,
then?
right?
They
He
say
can-
he's gonna
he-
be somewhere. They say he's gonna be with Herbert in LA or he's gonna be in
Oh.
Chicago.
Yeah, this is last year in Michigan. He don't got to deal with this shit in the NFL. He don't
Yeah,
got to
he
deal with
don't
sign
give a fuck.
stealing and all
Still
this.
signs in
Yeah,
peace.
he don't got to deal with none of this.
But since when did it
when they
become
win
a problem to
championship.
steal signs? That's like fair game, I thought. Like
Yeah, people just
if
crying.
you know
Everybody
somebody
do it.
calls,
People crying. It comes down to getting caught. You don't get caught, you good. You got caught,
Right.
so now you got to deal with.
Yeah.
I don't understand. He can coach during the week, but you can't coach on Saturdays. Like that's kind of crazy. That like Ben saying, either suspend him or don't suspend him. Don't do it halfway. Like
That's
yeah,
some
that's
halfway
the
pregnant
Big
shit.
Ten.
I don't
That's
get
the
that.
Big Ten
Yeah.
for you.
And if they make it to the playoff, can he coach in the
Yeah,
playoffs?
it's just for the Big Ten games.
Yeah, like it's
that I
crazy.
don't know.
Yeah, no, it's just for the big. It's just for the
I
last
thought it-
three Big
yeah.
Ten games.
I saw regular season, so that
That's
means
So,
if we,
so he can coach the playoff game.
He
and
can
they
coach
are
the
getting to a playoff. So
If they, I mean, they don't lose
They
tomorrow.
got went out. They
still got Penn State and Ohio State.
Ohio State.
y'all believe in Ohio State? Because I seen them play a couple times.
It's the same thing as
I
Ravens.
don't,
State.
but
But you
without
don't got
your
to believe
head
in them.
coach, I don't
Think
know.
so? You think it's that?
It's a rivalry. Anybody can win.
Yeah.
And without your head coach in college, it make a difference.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga gonna be in the headsets, Bluetooth, just like Stefanski was when he had COVID.
Mark notes.
Yeah. All right.
But
How
you
many
got
more?
Ole Miss at
Yeah,
Georgia
that's
tomorrow
not
night.
a
Ole
game
Miss.
too.
Ole Miss at Georgia.
Yeah, and then you got Washington, Utah. That's like your top
Oh, that's gonna be a
25
shootout.
matchups.
That's gonna be a shootout.
Yeah, but that's Oregon versus USC tomorrow. Caleb Williams versus another top team. Hasn't looked too
He ain't
good
that
per
good
se. Yeah, don't look good when you're in the stands crying post game. Like it's just not good for optics. So he got a chance still to go toe to toe with Bo Nix tomorrow and right his wrong so far. But 7-3 for that team don't look good.
Bo Nix a predator, beating up on these kids. Go be a family man, dog. Fuck.
My goodness.
Last commercial break, nitty gritty.
Brand activations, business openings, recently engaged or any new life event that deserves a celebration? Start planning with Penn Jones Events. Owner and principal planner Paige guarantees a fun and stress-free planning experience, managing every event aspect, including budgets, timelines, vendor negotiations, event design, and more. Penn Jones Events is a full-service wedding and event planning company based in Maryland. We curate extraordinary events tailored to you. Let's start planning today. For a free 30-minute consultation, visit ppjevents.com.
Good show, fellas. Good show.
Yeah, you know college basketball in full effect too, Sco.
Yes, sir.
Everybody get out there now. Arizona playing Duke, ESPN two top 12 teams. So early season test.
Michigan State took that early fall to James Madison too, at home.
Yeah.
When was this last night?
A couple nights ago. A couple nights ago.
All right, let me text Omar. Let him know.
Oh, he was mad. He was mad on Twitter. He was upset on Twitter about it.
Good. I love it.
Appreciate everybody that listens live, everybody that checks out the podcast. Shout out to our YouTube viewers. like, rate, subscribe, rock with us. We'll be back on Monday, same place, same time. Until then, stay safe and be blessed. We out.